Michael, what does the Bible say about a nation that has become ungovernable?
Yeah, well, this is Mondo earlier in Deuteronomy chapter 28. This is another curse upon America where we have rampant lawlessness, where we've seen the videos of hundreds, dozens, sometimes it's over 100 young people. They run into a store, grab whatever they can, and run out. Where we're not just seeing crimes being committed by 2 or 3 or 4 people, but literally giant packs of young people are just looting stores. And this is happening every day all over the country, where we see this organized retail crime, where Charles Payne said it's going to be way over $100 billion this year of retail crime. You know, we saw that clip from Oakland, where I just posted an article yesterday about how the crime in Oakland's so bad, the local residents are comparing it to the Vietnam War. In San Francisco, you guys will love this. This is kind of funny, but it's also very sad. At the Nancy Pelosi Federal Building in downtown San Francisco, federal workers are being told to stay home, to work from home, because San Francisco has become so dangerous. So as a result of the insane policies of politicians like Nancy Pelosi, federal workers can't even go to work at the Nancy Pelosi building in downtown San Francisco because crime is so out of control at this point. But we've got a nation of utter lawlessness, you know, and that's what, you know, in the last days, we are warned that we would see lawlessness would increase. That's what we're seeing here in this country. And eventually it's going to get so bad in this country, they're going to have to impose martial law eventually in cities all over the country, because eventually our cities, it's not just going to be looting and crime. Our cities are going to burn. They're going to be totally out of control. Because if things are this bad now, Pastor Jim, if things are this bad now, when economic conditions are at least somewhat relatively stable, when things get really bad and people are hungry, what are they going to do? What are these people going to do? If they're doing such bad stuff already, what is it going to be like when things get totally out of control in this country?
Wow. Jeez.
Turning Point USA program on our network is saying that COVID-19 lockdowns and mask mandates are making a comeback. Could this be true? Is this true, Michael? Are you hearing about this?
Yeah, they're already coming back in certain areas of the country. I just saw Rutgers. It's banning students that don't comply with the COVID regulations and COVID restrictions that they're imposing. You know, even after all this time, Rutgers is saying, if you don't comply, you're getting kicked out of school. If you don't, and there are rumblings that the Biden administration is gearing up to impose new restrictions coming in this fall. So, and you know, whether the Biden administration will pull the trigger on that, we don't know, but there are rumors about that. There's other educational institutions and other governmental bodies around the country are starting to impose restrictions again. So it's already starting to happen, but they're warning about new variants that are potentially more transmissible. They're warning about a new spike in COVID cases. But that's not my biggest concern as far as pestilences. Yeah, I hate the restrictions and the mandates and all the things that they want to do to people because of COVID. But more other pestilences are coming too, which are going to be even more dangerous. As Jesus warned, there would be pestilences in the last days. So this is one of the major themes. It's not going away. It's here to stay, and it's going to intensify as we move into the months and years ahead.